He says
Play the
no. He
intro.
says yes.
Play the intro.
Does the fun ever
I'll
start?
cue you when you can start singing. When I see us on Facebook, then I'll cue you.
No, I mean, you're just telling me stuff I already know. You're telling me stuff I already know. No, no. I was talking about that at work one day, and then I wrote
Yeah, I know. I was can you go me, Greg?
Out you go, Bill. And we are here.
This was like an older guy. This was like a younger
So
guy.
should I start a watch party?
Start a watch party.
What?
Talking to me about this.
Should I?
Yes.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what yes means?
I know what yes means, but do I just start it?
I don't know. I
Do I share it to a group?
Yeah, he's gonna leave tomorrow.
Doc, we on? We're on.
Yes, we are. We are on.
Who can find the punchline without even looking? Mongelli and Max. Hey, what's that I smell? I think it's comedy cooking. Mongelli and Max. Who can start with nothing, turn it into something, then turn it back to nothing again? Add a little song and dance, put some seltzer in your pants. It's Mongelli and Max. Here come the boys.
Welcome to Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max. I'm Tom Mongelli,
He's Tom Mongelli.
and that's Doug Max, in case you wondered or cared. And we're broadcasting live from Robbinsville, New Jersey, Hamilton Radio, the famous Hamilton Radio Studios.
And even more famous, you might have recognized that mellifluous singing voice of the famous New Jersey sensation Greg Rapport, who wrote the theme song for Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max,
brand new theme
entitled.
song. We're all excited.
I'm not done. I was
I'm
going to
sorry.
say the name of the theme song is Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max, which is a
What
great
else
name
would he
for.
call it?
I could have called it anything.
Okay.
Apocalypse someday.
Thanks, Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
So thank you for tuning in to Mongelli and Max, sponsored by J. Irwin Productions.
For all your comedy needs. Fundraising, private parties, celebrations.
Public
Jack
parties.
Hoffman, write to Jack at jirwinproductions.com.
And if you want to send us a message at the studio at Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max, you can email us at funnytalkmm@gmail.com.
Our inboxes are open now,
Operators are standing by.
ready to receive your email. Please,
And-
would you write to us?
And of course, Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max airs live every second and fourth Tuesday of the month. So this is the second Tuesday, and we have some special things going on today.
We have a lot of special things.
Yeah.
The most special thing, you know what the most special thing about today is?
What's the most special thing?
It's the day before your birthday.
That's right. My birthday's tomorrow, October 9th. And today is October 8th, and we're celebrating my birthday. And what else are we doing?
Well,
today?
we're also I'm going to present you with a gift. Now,
that right?
the fans of the show know that last year I wasn't prepared for Tom's birthday. I ended up giving him a rock.
It was a nice rock.
It was a nice rock. It was a paperweight, but it was a rock.
I felt like Charlie Brown.
Like I found it in my garden and I cleaned it off nice, but it was a rock. Anyway, so this year I gave Tom another rock, but it was a
Yes.
nice polished rock,
That's a
right?
nice polish rock.
And we had dinner with some woman who's like, "Ooh, what kind of stone is that?" And she like pulls out a,
She named the stone.
yeah, like what? You remember the name of it?
I have no idea.
yeah,
I'd
anyway.
never heard of it before.
Like a cremolite or something like that.
Something.
Yeah. Anyway, this is to make up for the. This is an addition. So you go ahead
Should
and
I
open
open
up
it?
your. You can open up your gift.
Oh,
This is
John Denver.
read the whole record.
John Denver, Poems, Prayers, and Promises.
Read the flip side.
And the flip side is Take Me Home, Country Roads.
Okay, read up higher.
up higher with Fat City. Don Jennifer with Fat City.
I was looking through my old 45s thinking, I want a gift for Tom. You know, I got to make up for The Rock. What old 45
born
can
in
I find
Fat
up in
City.
the attic? Were you born in Fat City?
Yes, next birthday, can you get me a record player?
I will. I actually have. I restored my phonograph. I had to find.
Really?
It's like a big rubber band that
You're
holds
not
the
needling
motor.
me, are you?
Oh my God, having a conversation with you. You know, you would make a great therapist, though, because no matter
That's what I
what
went to
people
school
say,
for.
did you really?
Yeah, my bachelor's in psychology.
You went for therapy or for therapy?
That's why I quit my job. They wouldn't let me go home at the end of the night.
Yeah.
They thought I was escaping.
You had some rough jobs, though. I remember weren't you fired from your job at the psychic hotline?
Yeah, the psychic hotline fired me. I kept picking the phone up before it rang. Just overqualified.
Again, for our international listeners, that was an example of American humor. We don't know why, and you'll notice that nobody's laughing.
Well, we don't have we have somewhat of a studio audience tonight. In fact, I want to mention that. In a couple of minutes, we're going to bring on
Special guests.
special guests to talk about Iggy's Curiosity Shop, which is in Midland Park, New Jersey, and they sell all kinds of neat, fun stuff that everybody needs to go check it out.
Sounds curious.
Yes, and
Or
we
I am
actually have
curious.
Iggy himself
Iggy.
on the show.
It's not easy to get Iggy.
No, Iggy's in high demand.
He's also in a hand.
I meant he's high. Iggy's high.
Yeah.
Just the person that
The spruce
makes him
vapors.
talk. But anyway,
Yes. Well, that.
we also have a new segment on the show that we're going to have every episode, or we're going to try to have every episode. It's called Thanks for the Laughs Celebrity Spotlight. Doc is going to put up on the screen. Thanks for the Laughs Celebrity Spotlight. And this episode, we're putting the spotlight on a very funny comedic actor. He was once voted the most recognizable character on all of TV. Can you guess who he is?
Well, now they can. Oh, the radio audience can't guess because they
Right.
can't see his photograph.
Well, the actor is Don Knotts. Don Knotts, who's best known for Barney Fife from The Andy Griffith Show,
Yep.
and for all kinds of other things. He was in 86 different TV shows and
Wow,
movies.
he was the incredible Mr. Limpet, I remember.
He was, but we're going to talk about him in a minute.
Hey.
First, what are we going to do, Doug? Thank you for the gifts, by the way.
Oh, did you open up the other thing?
Well,
Did
oh,
you?
that's
There
a
was
gift?
more in there. There was a gift in
I
the
thought-
tissue.
oh.
It wasn't. I just didn't give you a piece of tissue.
I thought you blew
I
your
wrote
nose.
something up in the tissue
I
because
see.
it was instead of a rock. I wanted to give you something
I see, I
that
see.
represents my feelings for you.
a seashell.
Yes. Yes.
Very nice.
I
A
want you to know
yo-yo.
very few people get.
I always wanted a yo-yo.
Very few people get a seashell from me. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Don't break it. And don't use it.
Can I sell it at the
It's
seashore?
for external use only.
Oh my goodness.
International audience again. That's an example of our humor. Doc, do we have
Well,
any
lack-
international listeners
Lack
listening?
thereof.
What countries the listening
I
now?
think Doc left when we went on air. But anyway, why don't we bring up our special guests?
You want? How many reasons do you need?
I am here, guys.
Hi, Doc.
I am here.
What's up, Doc?
What's up? I'm going to tell you the listeners in a minute. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Let's see where I can find the listeners at. Let's see.
They ought to be somewhere.
We're on a new platform, too, by the way. We just picked this up on a couple platforms. You know what that's like, Tom, right?
I dove off a platform with the horse in Atlantic City.
Well, Beaver Dam, Kentucky's listening. Let's see if we got any countries. We got Istanbul, Turkey.
Oh, I love turkey.
Angeles City, Philippines is listening.
Uh-huh.
The ones, I guess, that are okay from the flood. United Kingdom, it says.
Oh,
And we'll do one more. Mexico.
Mexico, yay.
So, getting back, so our special guest,
Our very special guest today.
a little bit stuck up. I hate to say that.
Really?
A little bit stiff.
Well, he is stiff.
A little bit stiff.
So,
Our guest is Iggy Aronson of Iggy's Curiosity Shop.
Yeah. Iggy's Curiosity Shop.
I'm adjusting your mic, Iggy.
Oh, I gotta get over there.
now, for those of you
Yeah.
on the audience, hello, Iggy.
Hello, Doug.
How are you?
I'm all right.
Good.
I'm a puppet tonight.
Okay, I wanted you to let the radio people know that you are. What are you, Iggy?
I am a puppet.
You are a puppet.
From the Pelham Puppet Company in England.
Otherwise known as the United Kingdom.
When were you?
United Kingdom.
How old are you, Iggy?
This month I'm gonna be 51 years old.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Wow.
Oh, this way.
They're trying to get me off the picture. I saw that. It wasn't very nice, Dom.
So it looks like you're getting some of the pretty typical medical issues that 51-year-old puppets get.
Well, I had to go for a prostate exam.
Oh my goodness.
It was terrible.
Well, are you used to?
I'm pretty sure I know who gave that exam.
But
Yes.
it's terrible. You got splinters.
Iggy, who's your friend next to you?
That's Bill. He doesn't want to be on camera because he's ugly.
So,
Thanks, Iggy.
Iggy,
Ah!
Iggy, we're getting questions from.
I have a lot of answers.
Okay, this is
It might not be
from
right.
Malake in Ethiopia wants to know.
Keep it clean.
Would like you to explain your relationship with Bill.
Bill is the guy that makes me say things like onomatopoeia, cantaloupe, and cheese whiz. And, uh-oh, don't step on that. It looks like it's broken glass.
Interesting.
Oh, my nose.
So,
Go ahead, what else?
So Iggy, what is this Iggy's Curiosity Shop that we hear
I'm
about?
curious about that, too.
Yeah.
It seems to be that Bill
I'm
and
curious.
Nancy, that's Bill's wife is Nancy,
Uh-huh.
they like to collect things. And their house is very small, and they ran out of room.
So you collect dust.
So then we figured, well, we ran out of room, and we're not going to stop collecting. So we opened up a shop to get rid of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, my head's loose.
Your head's loose.
I have to go to the puppet doctor. My head's loose. And Bill's using his left hand to control my mouth, and he's not very good at it lefty, so that's why it looks like I'm not really talking very well.
I see. I thought you had a speech
And
impediment.
I'm shaking a little bit, because that's the hand that he had to... Remember when he fell last December and he hurt
that's
his
right.
hand?
Yep, yep.
Yeah, we're sitting on the wrong side. We should be on the other side of the studio.
He got fixed by the puppet doctor, didn't
Yeah, it's terrible.
he?
Hi, Doug.
Iggy.
I wonder how Doc's doing. I don't hear his voice anymore.
So, Iggy, another question from the internet.
All right, I'm ready. Hey, get that over here.
Somebody wanted you
Yeah.
somebody wanted you to show us on the puppet where he touched you.
Oh, I'm not allowed to say. It's a puppet prostates are different than human prostates.
Is that right?
I'll show you, but I don't see myself up on the monitor, so it's difficult to see what's really being shown.
Now, Iggy, you're made out of wood?
Well, not really. Most of me is cloth.
Oh, I see.
My handle is wood.
Did you ever have the shingles?
No shingles. I had termites once.
He might have been a shingle. Have the
I
shingle.
have relatives that were oak trees.
Uh,
Ah!
sorry, black, white, or red,
That's right. Multiracial.
or pin. He's probably a pin oak. We have a pin oak in our
I have a
backyard.
pineapple.
A string of panoplies.
Yeah. I like to play Monopoly.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm excited for you.
It's very exciting.
I'm reading. Am I reading a button on your shirt correctly? Does it say "dead cute"?
That's cute. I got that last year at Chiller Theater Convention in Parsippany, New Jersey.
In where?
Parsippany.
That's a vegetable. Try again.
Parsippany, New Jersey. That's right. It looks like Parsippany, but it's Parsippany. They always spell it and pronounce it incorrectly.
You know what else? They don't spell our name. Funny Talk.
Funny talk.
2 words. Capital F, capital T.
Did I mess it up?
No.
F-U-N-N-Y.
You never mess it up. I think we know who messed this up.
Well, we have on the screen the Iggy's Curiosity Shop.
That's
Tell-
nice.
Tell us about it.
Iggy's Curiosity Shop. I'm curious about that.
Where are you located?
11 Patterson Avenue in Midland Park, New Jersey.
Midland Park, New Jersey.
07432. What a nice combination of
People, we got a
numbers.
caller.
We have a caller?
Hello.
Hello, caller. You're on the air with Funny Talk with Mongelli and Max. Who's calling?
Say hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
It's Mike and Karen.
Hey, guys. How are you?
Hello.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Mike.
Happy
again.
birthday!
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
The famous Mike
to
Egan and
you.
Karen Fay, wonderful comedians and
Yes.
friends of the show. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're just kind of getting over, well, Mike's getting over a little touch of the flu. And, so he's getting over that. But, he'll be all ready for tomorrow. I guess, tomorrow he's going to be shooting something with Grover Silcox up in Hackbarrow.
Oh, nice. Aren't we on a show together soon, Mike?
I don't know. Perhaps. Where are you working?
I have no idea. Let's see.
Me too. I think I'm there.
Are you at the Pittman Gallery?
No, next week I'm at the Club Ukraine at the Whistleblower Convention.
Bump.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Very good.
Again, examples of American humor to our international audience.
That's right.
Mike, I don't know if I ever told you, but you're one of my favorite comics.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
Well,
I thought you said-
you should see more comics, I think.
I think I have to get out of the house more.
I think it's because
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
been with me for too long, Mike. So the benefit goes to you, though. You're welcome.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So how much does this make for you?
Oh, my God. 58.
Ah, you're a kid.
Yeah. A baby goat?
Greatest of all time.
Yeah, I just had my 40th high school reunion a couple of weeks ago.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just had my 50th.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my gosh.
And I'm going to have my 45th.
Mike,
Oh, my
when
goodness.
you went to school, there was no history.
That's right. We created our own.
It was called Current Events.
So, where are you? You said where are you tomorrow?
I'm doing a what do you call those things? A podcast.
Ah,
You ever hear of those?
yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
done it before.
Yeah.
Podcast.
I'm doing one with Grover Silcox from Philly, somewhere in Hatboro. I don't know.
Yeah.
There aren't many people named Grover. I only know Grover Norquist and Grover
I only know
The
what.
the
Muppet.
Muppet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I knew
and
Grover.
Silcox. You got to remember Grover Cleveland.
Oh, well.
Oh,
yeah.
of course.
He was the original.
Yeah, he was the first one.
Yeah,
Only president to get elected 2 different times.
that's right.
I didn't know that.
That's right. Well, now you do. Yeah. He had a 4-year term, then he lost, then he came back, and stronger than ever.
He was in your homeroom, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah,
Tom.
fake jaw. Did you know that?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he had cancer of the jaw back in the 1890s, and they made him a plastic thing and put it. Nobody knew.
Wow.
Well, his dentist.
Yeah. That's pretty
Right,
wild.
True story.
I've heard
Yeah.
comics say true story before, but not about Jaws. So anyway,
Well, you want to talk too, you know, Karen.
Oh, I know.
All right.
I know.
She's,
I'm just fascinated at the wittiness and the knowledge of Mike Egan.
oh, shit.
I'm fascinated by the woodiness of Iggy Aronson.
Yeah.
We
me too.
have a puppet on the air, guys.
And he says things. like cheese whiz, pepperoni.
A puppet, huh?
Yes, a witty puppet.
Trump and Putin?
We,
That kind of a puppet?
we've stooped to having puppets on a radio show.
Puppets on the radio show.
Mike, that's a great idea, though. We should ask the president. Now that
Yeah.
we're getting into puppets. Yeah,
That's true.
that's good.
What is this? Is this an R-rated show or?
No, it's
How low can
rated
we go?
PG for
PG, okay, we'll keep it
pregnant
nice.
gorillas.
I thought we were rated F for family friendly.
Oh,
Family
that's true.
friendly.
Yeah, that can be confusing though.
It can, because F is it's a bad letter. But
Wah wah.
It's 2 Fs, yeah.
Want to have a sing along?
No.
Guys, you sing along. And
Well-
I'll sing solo. Solo, you won't even hear me.
oh,
solo
solo
mio.
mio.
Solo mio.
Okay, Mike. Thank you.
Sure.
Hey, you don't have to worry about dead air when Mike is on. I noticed that when he was on, no matter what we were talking, he would just like go along with it like it was a normal conversation.
He's a machine, a comedy machine.
I'm all over the place. Oh, I can't stand still.
Well, now you guys have Tom, you have a happy birthday.
Yes,
Thank you very much. I appreciate
I
it.
plan on it.
I'm
What, you
Tom.
don't want me to have a happy of his birthdays?
Oh, you can have a happy of his birthdays too.
Okay,
Happy
thank you.
birthday to
Well,
Tom.
I really want to thank you guys for calling in. It was a big surprise. I did not know you were calling.
I was surprised too.
I didn't know we were calling either until Karen told me.
Mike, you just do what you're told, buddy. It's the only way, right?
Happy wife, happy life.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Thank you again.
Thank you for calling. It was nice to hear from you again.
The wonderful Mike Egan and Karen Fay,
Fay.
wonderful comedians from the area.
Absolutely.
I'm curious. If you look in the other side of the studio, you see a girl. What's
Oh.
she doing here?
I think we should bring her up.
What's her name?
We
Iggy, why don't you bring her up professionally?
Professionally speaking, the person who I'm about to bring up is my mother, my surrogate mommy named Nancy Aronson.
Oh, I've heard of her.
In fact, Nancy was Bill's infatuation in high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Before the restraining order?
Before the restraining order.
And before the pills,
Before your pills.
the Mickeys.
The Mickeys, the Donalds, the Daffy Ducks, all those pills.
Nancy, you are
A
a survivor. We'll call you a survivor. You
Some
made
people
it.
have called her a Jewish saint.
Nancy Aronson, also of Iggy's Curiosity Shop. Are you at all jealous that Iggy gets top bill? A puppet gets top billing? It's
No, that's okay, because he's very handsome. So.
Doug, it's not just a puppet. It's Iggy. It's the
Iggy is
child.
much better
Yes.
than just a puppet, Doug. Some people are puppets, not Iggy.
is Iggy really a puppet though? Are there different names of different sorts of puppets,
Well,
Iggy?
my real name is Ignatius,
Yeah.
He's got
Oh,
his
I
own
didn't know
face
but
that.
my
with the
real name was Walter. When I was with the Pelham Puppet Company, they called me Walter.
Is that right?
Yes,
Yes.
that's right.
I
All
did
the
not
ones
know
that looked like him were Walter.
Are you familiar with
Oh.
Oogie from Uncle Floyd?
Yes, I am.
That's my cousin Oogie.
Ah.
His name was also Walter, but Floyd had the decency to rename him.
Well, I'm
Did
glad
you?
did.
Who came first, Iggy or Oogie?
That's right.
Is that a perverted question? Who came first?
Don't be disgusting, Thomas Mongelius.
I think Oogie was first.
I think you
Well-
offended. I think you offended Iggy a little bit.
No.
So Nancy, tell
I'm
us
not
about
offended.
Iggy's Curiosity Shop that Iggy has not told us about.
Da-da-da-da-dee-dee-dee. Do-do-do.
Let her talk, Iggy.
Doesn't he?
La, la, la.
Respect the humans,
On
Iggy.
top of spaghetti.
Okay, cut off his mic, Doc.
No, don't do it. I'll be good.
Are you gonna be cool?
I'll be cool.
Okay, chill, Iggy. What would a tree do? It would go dormant. Yeah,
Leave me
be
alone.
dormant, Iggy. Nancy.
So Nancy,
Yes.
welcome.
Hi. Hi.
Thanks for being on the show.
You're welcome. It's nice to be here.
Well, you only just got here. Give us time.
The
Yes.
night's young. So, what was the impetus behind Iggy's Curiosity Shop? What made you want to start this thing?
So we enjoy shopping and going to lots of estate sales and things like that. And once our house kind of filled up, our house and our garage, with stuff, we ended up deciding to open a shop, especially after we found the right place at the Brownstone Mill.
I'm not wearing any shoes.
And tell us about the Brownstone Mill, because that's an interesting place.
So the Brownstone Mill was a working mill back in the 1800s, early 1900s, and there's actually a waterfall behind it, so that used to power the mill. And eventually it became shops, and it was shops for a long time, and then there weren't a whole lot of retail shops anymore, but now there's been a revitalization, and we have a bunch of good shops.
That's awesome. And
Yeah.
and what kind of things do they sell? They also curiosity shops, antiques, what?
Some antiques, but not everything is old.
Right?
We like mid-century modern, but we also have a lot of fun stuff. I guess we have the stuff you never knew you needed.
I know you've got stuff from the World's Fairs.
We have some Pepsi,
Uh-huh.
Disney,
Coca-Cola,
yeah,
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Right.
puppets, no puppets.
No puppets are for sale. We have
No.
a couple of puppets, but not for sale.
Uh-huh.
They're
But-
just there for
To greet the customers.
Some
exactly.
vintage housewares.
Vintage
Yes.
housewares. Okay. Do you have any Melmac plates?
Probably have at least
probably.
one
I
or
miss
two or
Melmac.
three or
I have
four.
them at home.
I got a
Love them.
lovely, I believe it was called
Coconut.
a festival.
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
Yes.
Spoon rest.
You carry some.
I
We
was
had a
looking
whole
all
bunch.
over for spoon
I
rest.
saw a spoon
All the
rest
modern
once.
spoon rests. Shut up. All the modern spoon rests I didn't like, and I saw the festive. What's
Fiesta.
Fiesta.
And you had a fiesta
Fiesta.
when you went
I
home.
had a
They come in
fiesta,
all
then I
different
had a
colors.
siesta.
Yeah.
You were tired from the fiesta.
Right.
I actually wrote a song.
Doug, I never thought
About
I'd say this,
Fiesta.
but
Don't
stick
sing
to,
it?
Stick to comedy.
Yeah. That hurts, Tom. I got that. Anyway, listen, thank you all to all our listeners tuning in. Maybe we should do a watch party. John Kulik is listening in.
Hi, John.
Wonderful guy, very nice, even though he and I politically, we do not agree.
No.
But I have a lot of friends with whom I disagree on politics.
John?
And we talk gardening and dogs and stuff. and we
John,
get along.
John Kulik talks, he does impressions.
Yes,
And he does Kermit the Frog.
I did not know
Kermit
that.
the
Yes.
Frog.
I don't do impressions, but you should see my mattress. That's an impression.
Look, Squeegee's here too.
Oh,
Hi.
look at this. We have Squeegee also.
He's gonna be mute.
Hey, Doc, we got feedback that somebody says Tom's mic might not be on. So, if any of you are wondering why the show seemed so great tonight,
That's probably why.
that's
So-
that's
Hi,
for me.
Squeegee.
Oh, he turned off my microphone. Doc!
So how is Squeegee?
Hello? You turned me
Iggy,
on.
how are you related to Squeegee?
We're both Pelham Puppets.
Pelham Puppets.
That's
Okay.
it. And Squeegee looks a lot like Oogie from Uncle Floyd.
I
Okay,
can
you
see
two,
that.
watch your polls. This is family friendly.
I didn't say anything. I'm not saying anything about Poles. Don't bring up the thing about Polish people. It's not nice,
Hey, I'm
Doug.
half Polish, so.
Are you really?
Yes, my dad's family came from Bialystok,
Where
Poland.
Oh, no
Bialys
kidding.
come
Yeah.
from.
Did you know Max Bialystok? Do you know, I found out recently I've got a relative, my mother's side of the family is from Austria.
Cool.
Yeah.
Tell us some more about it, Doug.
Did you
Austria.
guys,
Vienna.
did any of you guys do the 23andMe?
No.
You know, DNA, me either.
I found out I'm half Cuban and
No,
mother's from
no,
Cuba and
no,
my father's
no,
from
no,
Iceland.
No,
I've
no,
heard that
no,
one
I'm
before.
an ice cube.
No, I did it, but they only found 19 for me.
19 what?
Uh-oh. Short some
Oh.
chromosomes?
He's got one extra chromosome.
Again, international listeners, again, a lot of American humor, what we call hijinks.
Hijinks.
I
Hi,
haven't heard that in
James.
a
How are
long
you
time.
doing?
You have to be high to appreciate
That
And
it.
word?
that was
I
more
like
of
that
it.
word.
That was more of it. Iggy, good one. Iggy participating. So how long do we have to go here, Tom? How long,
I don't know.
how much longer do we have to do? Did we talk about Don Knotts at all?
No,
Don
we
Knotts!
need- We need to hear more about Nancy and
Why don't
Nancy's amazing.
Why don't you talk about Don Knotts and we'll speed things up.
Nancy talks about Don Knotts
Well, we've actually been watching a lot of Andy Griffith lately, so
Yeah,
we've been
it's a
seeing
lot of fun.
Don Knotts.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah.
He's a
I
goofball.
I've thought of a real question.
Go ahead.
So when does like just a shop become a curiosity shop? And if you did not have some things, would you not be a curiosity shop?
We have
Like
Henri.
if you had like one let me think, like if you had like one table made out of dead out of taxidermied animals, you know, like like sloths with a glass top on,
That
would
would
be
be cool.
curious.
Sloths don't wear glass tops.
That sounds.
But
very
if you
cool.
don't have something like that, would you still be? I mean, what constitutes curiosity?
I don't know.
I'm curious about
Oh.
that myself.
I mean, we do have. It's a cross section of a worm, not an actual worm, but it's a big,
Yeah,
Cross
you know,
section
from
of a
like
worm.
a laboratory.
I got
it's
one
very
of those.
cool.
I got one of
You
those.
do.
I'm curious
very
about this,
cool.
Doug.
Plugs
I don't
into
know.
worms.
Just we have so many different
Cross sections
things.
of worms.
We have a TWA beverage cart
Yes.
that was pushed up and down the aisles of TWA planes back in the 1980s. I almost said 1880s. 1980s.
Wow.
And it's blue.
And it's blue.
I used to have 4 of them, but now I have 2.
And
I'm only
did-
going to sell one. I'm going to keep the other one to store puppets.
is there an aisle or something on that cart of sufficient size to hold a worm cross section?
It could do.
Because I have
it
a
could
number
fit
of
in
them.
there.
I need something to organize.
But it's a
my-
big one. The cross
It's
section.
not cheap. Forget it. You're not
about
going to
this
get
is
it.
about 2 feet wide.
I've got a big one too.
I've heard that about you, Doug. Unfortunately, it's your nose.
So if you're in the North Jersey area, you have to stop in at Iggy's Curiosity Shop.
11 Patterson Avenue in Midland Park,
Patterson
New
Avenue.
Jersey.
At the Brownstone
You know that
Mill.
I gotta say that felt
Brownstone
really good
Mill.
saying that. So if anybody else can say anything where the appropriate response is, I've got a big one. We've got 20 minutes. So you can see if you can.
Tom's got a big one called his belly, his mouth.
So, can we move on to the new segment?
Let's talk about
We ought to
Don
go.
Knotts.
We ought to go somewhere, Tom.
I think we ought to
Don
go somewhere.
Knotts.
Right. So anyway, we have a new segment to the show called Thanks for the Laughs Celebrity Spotlight. And this episode's celebrity, we chose Don Knotts,
What about Scooby-Doo?
who is born in 1924. He passed away in 2006, a few years ago.
Wow.
But most people know him as Barney Fife from the Andy Griffith Show.
I don't think the people in Brazil and Germany.
Well, we're not talking to them right
You
now.
never
Wait a
know.
minute. What
They're
was,
listening.
What's the
People in
They
name?
might have
Brazil,
seen
this
it.
is your chance to go to the bathroom. We're going to talk about
person
American
you
actor
never-
Don Knotts. He's been in 86 different movies and TV shows.
No
What was his
idea.
birth name?
Don't
What was
start
his
the
birth
list.
name was actually Jesse Donald Knotts.
I would name my son Jesse
And
Donald
he didn't
Knotts,
like the
too.
name Jesse, so he chose his middle name Donald.
It's a good name.
Good name, Don Knotts.
Iggy, stop interrupting. We're going to pull the hand out.
Some things that you probably didn't know about Don Knotts and would live a full life if he never did. He did win 5 Emmy Awards. All
Wow.
That's
Wow.
precious.
Good for him.
all
Good
from
for
Barney
him.
Fife.
Okay.
Wow.
And he
Wait a minute. Is
After
that more
high-
than Andy Griffith, you think?
Andy Griffith.
Did he win that many?
I don't know
Emmy
how
awards?
many Andy
Wow.
won. But Andy Griffith and Don Knotts were lifelong best friends.
Yeah.
And they started out in the movie. Actually, it was a play first. It was called No Time for Sergeants,
I remember that.
where Andy Griffith was the lead character.
That was like the Gomer Pyle thing, wasn't it?
And no, and Don Knotts, shut up, Doug. And Don Knotts was a psychiatrist in the movie, and after that, obviously, they did the Andy Griffith Show. They did. Don had a recurring role on Matlock, which was Andy Griffith's lawyer show back in the '90s, and some of the I wanted to bring up some of the names of the movies that Don Knotts was in the 60s and early 70s. The Shakiest Gun in the West.
I remember that.
The Incredible Mr. Limpet.
Yep.
The Ghost and Mr. Chicken.
Yep.
He had a cameo appearance in It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.
Yep.
The Reluctant Astronaut.
Great movie.
Yeah, and some more recent movies like Pleasantville. Remember him in Pleasantville?
Yeah.
He was the TV repairman.
That was a
Remember
great
that?
movie.
I don't
I
think
saw
I saw
that
Pleasant.
movie.
What is Pleasantville?
Pleasantville was
Scary movie.
No, it wasn't scary. You'll have to Google it. It was what, a 1990s movie?
Yeah, and they started in black. Everyone was in black and white
Right.
When they went through the TV.
when they went into the TV, and
never saw
then
it.
as people started doing bad things,
Yeah,
they
they
became
lose
in
their-
color.
Lose their what do you
Inhibitions.
call- No. What
Well,
do you call-
they'd become
Keys?
colorful as opposed to black and white.
Exactly. But he was also in The Man Who Came to Dinner. And they made a
I thought
horrible...
that was Sidney Poitier.
No,
Guess who's coming to
Guess
dinner?
Who's coming to dinner. Wrong dinner. They made this awful movie. It was a remake of the Andy Griffith Show as a movie called Return to Mayberry. Yeah, it was hard to watch, but he was in that. And he was in some other bad movies like Cannonball Run 2.
Wait a minute.
Probably one of the worst movies ever made.
Tom,
What?
Doug brought up Sidney Poitier. Can I tell you something about Sidney?
Sure.
When Bill used to work with his friend Anthony in the city installing tile and things like that, Bill was the first person to ever take a dump on Sidney Poitier's new toilet.
Wow, Bill has that
And he was able to hold in his hands the Oscar that Sidney got from Lilies of the Field in 1968, I believe.
I hope not while he was on the toilet.
No, not at the same time.
Okay, did you wash your hands?
I wasn't there. I was home.
Well, did Bill wash his hands?
Of course he washes his hands.
You know where he puts that hand.
I knew where he puts it. Touches Nancy with it, too.
Oh, him too?
Her too. She's a girl. Girls have different shapes than boys.
Iggy, does Bill need to rub certain lotions or
He
ointments?
puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. He puts the lotion on its skin
Thank you.
or it gets the hose again, Doug.
Okay, I think I know what that's from.
Thank you. Finish reading, Tom.
So anyway, after high school, he actually joined the reserves, but 2 weeks later, he got inducted into the Army in World War II.
The grape preserves.
Yes. The South
That's
Pacific,
horrible.
he was stationed, he was a part of a GI comedy show called Stars and Gripes. And that's how he served this country. And he started out as a ventriloquist, of all
Oh,
things.
of all things.
Of all things.
I was going to be a
And
Don Knotts impersonator.
He was told not to forget about the entertainment industry, and he became a chicken plucker.
I was going to
wow.
be a chicken plucker, too.
Doug missed his opportunity to be a chicken plucker, but
This is a
Did they
friendly
get paid well?
A friendly
Chicken
show.
pluckers.
I don't know.
A family-friendly show. Watch your languages.
I'm sorry.
Get the pluck out of here.
You know, you're reminding me that if I'm not mistaken, the Jewish people, tonight might be
Yeah.
the night
Kill
that
the
you're
chicken
supposed
over
to
your head.
take a chicken and throw it over
Yes,
your head. Is
yes.
it tonight?
That's,
Yes.
that's
Oh.
every night in my house.
To our, we should actually acknowledge Yom Kippur
Yes.
to our
Why don't we?
atheist and
Die,
and
know.
bad
Long holiday.
Jews like me
Passover.
working on
Yeah.
Yom Kippur. Listening audience, also, if I've said anything that has offended you in the last year, I seek your forgiveness.
I forgive you, Doug.
Thank you, Iggy.
You're welcome.
Now,
I feel better.
this has been a paid advertisement for Yom
Chicken
Judaism.
people and chicken heads.
Judaism, write to dmacstandup@gmail.com for your Jew application.
Moderate to severe Judaism.
Yeah, it's
For an extra
yahoo.com.
$15, you can get the Speedy Jew authorization. It's a quick little service. Bring a lighter fluid, and some burn ointment. Come to 2424 West 23rd Street. Next Wednesday.
That sounds screwy.
Okay, that wasn't on the. Do press a button.
Wah, 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 wah.
I honestly thought I could make money by so many people would like to be Jews. They know Jews are great comedians. A lot of horrible comedians out there.
Doug
I
was
think
one
if
of
they
the best
were
Jews
Jews
in New York.
for $15,
What?
don't you think we could become a Jew for $15? $14.95.
Sure.
$14.95.
If I'm not
Sure.
mistaken, Doug Max was voted one of the funniest Jews in New York.
That's right.
Yes.
It's
It was
true.
Yeah.
the fourth funniest Jew
Okay.
in New York.
Who
And
were
then
who were the first three?
I don't remember.
Two of them were people that just told old jokes,
I remember that now.
and horribly,
Yeah.
Yeah.
even worse than.
And you still managed to come in fourth. So here's a
I
trivia,
should stop.
here's a trivia
I'm gonna
question.
leave.
Trivia question.
No.
I'm gonna give up comedy.
Don't give
It's
up.
about
No.
time.
Yeah, now you're gonna. You've
Trivia.
given it up for years. Like
Trivia.
you gave it up for Lent. You never took it back.
I have a trivia question. A Don Knotts trivia question. Don Knotts died on the same day and the same age as what actor?
Sidney.
Sidney Poitier.
He's alive and well,
No.
living in New York City.
Oh, he had died too.
Yeah, Don Knotts died the same day and same age as
George
Can I get a clue?
Burns.
not George Burns.
Can I get a clue? Don't say it.
Give
Give me
us
a
a-
clue.
Okay, I'll give you a clue. He played McCloud.
Oh, Dennis Weaver.
Dennis
I just
Weaver.
Saw, I just saw McLeod on TV.
Did you?
My girlfriend has this cable, and it's like I
He
go
changed
there.
his
It's
name
like
to Partly Sunny.
it's like
That's good,
That's just
Tom.
stupid.
That's just stupid.
yes, Hungary. That was American.
I'm
humor.
very hungry. What do we have to eat?
Oh, by the way, Kurds. We're really sorry.
And whey. What about the whey?
We
and
won't
whey.
leave you. We're gonna take care of you.
Doug,
Kurds.
you'll be happy to hear this. Don Knotts' favorite comedian was Jack Benny.
Oh,
Awesome.
And he liked
I
curds and
love
whey.
Jack Benny.
You realize I'm making this shit up. No.
Oh, it's the Itchy.
Somebody came up to me after one of my early shows, and they said I reminded them of Jack Benny. Call?
Phone call, guys. Phone call.
Call.
Okay, I was just talking.
Hello.
It's okay.
Welcome.
It's okay.
This is Iggy.
This is
This is
happy birthday, Tom.
Thank
this
you
is happy
very
birthday.
much.
And who is this?
This is Joseph Weiss.
Joseph
Hey,
Weiss.
that-
Joseph Weiss, famous New York comedy
Comic.
producer
He's a white
I
and
know.
comedian.
He's kind of a white
Hey,
guy.
Joseph.
Thank you for calling in.
I heard it was your birthday. I had to call in.
Oh, great. You missed the cake, though. I'm sorry about that.
The cake was no good. I didn't eat any of it.
It was very good from
It was very
Natales and Summit.
It wasn't
Joseph,
even-
what's
it was
going
a
on
tart.
with you? I heard you were
About-
opening up a room up in
Yeah,
Yonkers, right?
In Tucko.
That's
It's
close enough.
Dinapilo's Old Stone Mill.
Sounds
Every
nice.
Tuesday starting the 15th.
Old Moan still.
Every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
We're every other Tuesday.
We're not.
So
We're not every other Tuesday.
Yeah, every
We're second and
Tuesday
fourth.
starting in October 15th.
In October.
Okay, cool.
Give us the name again.
It's gonna be-
The name of the place?
it's Dinapilo's Old Stone Mill. It's a restaurant in Tucko.
That's great. Joseph, before I forget to ask you, send me a poster for it up, and we'll put it up on our Funny Talk page for you.
Oh, that's awesome. I definitely will. I just, I thank you. You guys are really funny, and I
Thank
wish you the best birthday.
appreciate
Oh,
you.
thank you.
Can't be.
We know he was
And
talking to
thanks
you.
for having me.
Joseph, thank you
thanks
for
for
Thank
being
you
calling.
for
had.
calling
Very
in,
nice.
Joseph.
And
like
enjoy the rest of your
puppets?
show.
All right,
Thank you. You like
thanks.
puppets?
So, guys,
too?
comic friends of ours, look up Joseph Weiss. He's a Facebook friend of mine, and you'll see him opening up a new room in
Hey,
Tuckahoe?
Tom.
Tuckahoe.
Tuckahoe.
Tuckahoe, New York.
Don't
It's
talk about
Tucko,
hoes.
and
You
it's
know
also
hoes out.
Comedy Inferno on Facebook.
Comedy Inferno. Okay, people.
On
Nice.
Facebook.
Comedy
Hey, buddy.
Yeah,
Inferno.
and
Thank
then
you,
they can get in
Joseph.
touch with me there.
All right,
Thanks,
great.
Doug.
Do. Thank you, buddy.
Are you allowed to talk about hoes on the radio?
Thanks. So now,
I actually worked.
He's
on
watching a
host
different show, guys.
out
yeah, he must be.
at my house.
But Don Knotts is watching this show from up above. You
I
realize
wouldn't bet
that?
on it.
Now he was Barney Fife on the Andy Griffith Show. What TV sitcom was he? Mr. Furley, Ralph Furley.
Leave it to Beaver.
Not
Three's
Leave It
Company.
to Beaver.
Three's Company.
Three's Company, very
Of
good.
course.
Did you tell us what celebrity died and on the same
Dennis
day?
Weaver.
Yes, Dennis
Oh, Dennis
Weaver.
Weaver, that's right.
Yes.
That was that conversation.
Yes, and he played Les Calhoun on what TV show? He was a
Leave it to Beaver.
recurring character on Matlock.
Bonanza.
Leave it to Beaver.
On
Okay.
Matlock, he was the nosy neighbor.
Was it Car 54, Tom?
No.
Car 54, where are you?
So does anybody remember?
I do.
The movies
I
that,
remember it too.
that he made for Disney with Tim Conway.
The fish move.
You remember?
No.
That wasn't Mr. Limpet. He made the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Oh,
Remember
yeah.
that movie?
That was pretty bad.
That was pretty bad. But what was
I
even
liked it,
worse was
though.
the Apple Dumpling Gang rides again.
Oh, yeah. Why would they ride again if they didn't ride right the first
They
time?
shouldn't ride the
Right.
first
But
one.
all of his Academy Awards were for.
Well, no, they're
Emmys.
Emmy Awards.
Emmys.
Emmys were for
Daytime.
Andy Griffith.
show.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Good for him.
Now, Andy Griffith's show was filmed on the Desilu Studios lot,
That's right.
which where they filmed
That's
I
right.
Love Lucy
That's
and
right.
also Star Trek.
That's right.
Yes, she
And they
was
used to
a
visit-
big investor in
Yeah.
Star Trek and making that happen.
She saved that series.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you watch Andy Griffith's show, you see where Mayberry is.
Yep.
Mayberry appears in Star Trek when they go
Yes.
back in time
Yep.
to the one with Joan Collins.
Oh
What's
yeah,
his
where
name?
Spock had to create a wireless thing
And
out of.
McCoy lost his
doodads
brains.
that
He was
he had.
loony. McCoy was loony.
And Kirk was in love with this
And
brunette.
so was McCoy. It was Joan Collins. And Joan
Joan
Collins
Collins.
runs in front of a car and gets whacked.
Nice.
Like, she could
And
have been on
then
Sopranos.
Superman
But they,
turned the Earth backward.
right. Star Trek did another episode where they went to Earth with the gangsters.
That's
I
right.
just saw that.
But
That
the
was
other
just
one,
on.
Floyd's Barbershop, appears in the one with Joan Collins. You can see
Okay.
Floyd's Barbershop,
Best clip joint in town.
best clip joint in town.
So serious question: do you think we'll ever be able to go back in time, like in Star Trek? and
I
Superman?
believe
I
that
wish we
time
could.
travel has been in existence throughout eternity.
Throughout time.
Yes.
Yes, we've all been traveling
Do you have
through
proof?
Yes.
What's your proof?
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it in the-
here's my
We're
proof.
traveling right
pudding?
now. We're
I have
traveling through
logic as
time.
proof.
We are traveling through time.
Hundreds of years ago, we never thought that we'd be able to fly in the air in a huge metal object.
Well, Tom,
Yeah.
we can.
Well, right. Thanks.
Doug?
You know, I used to be a model. I was a runway model at the airport.
Should have ran away.
I was a wide body.
That's not nice. Don't say bad things about Tom. Tom's a good friend of mine. Don't say bad things about
It's
him.
not, but it's not right that we're laughing. Also,
On my
international,
birthday.
international
Too bad on
audience.
your birthday.
Wonderful examples of American humor.
Too bad.
So
Too
anyway,
bad.
we didn't
Too
think
bad
that we'd
on
be
your
able to fly, but we
birthday.
can now. We didn't think we'd be able to talk to somebody across the country. We can now.
What about talking
and
to people
and
in
video
Germany?
chat too across
Right,
the
we-
world.
All the things, all the technology.
But you know, with technology comes, like now, I'm my father's caretaker. I have a cell phone. So I don't have the excuse that I can't, be away. You can never get away. You're always in contact.
I know.
And then these people calling you up and you're like, I don't want to talk to them.
Just say
Yeah,
the
but they-
battery ran out. Sorry.
Batteries don't run
Battery
out.
ran out today.
I'm not
I
a good...
couldn't talk on your phone.
Ladies and gentlemen of the studio audience, I want to make a comment. Whenever I talk to Bill Aronson
It's
on the
him.
phone, Bill puts Iggy on the phone to
Hi,
talk to
everybody.
him.
It's Iggy.
And I have to talk to him for like 10 minutes before I can get Bill back
No,
on the phone.
you want to
Tom,
hear Bill's voice?
I don't know why you do it that way. The way I do it is I will call up Bill and I'll ask to talk to Iggy. And if Bill wants to talk to me, I'll be like, no, Iggy, I want to talk to you.
Reverse psychology.
Iggy is a lot freer, I found. Bill can be very tight.
Bill's
nothing
uptight.
personal.
Bill's
Iggy-
very uptight.
Iggy, can I ask you what do you do to help Bill relax? Maybe I shouldn't. I retract that.
find
I
devil-
retract that
No,
question.
devil dogs. Devil dogs he likes. And milk. He likes to drink milk.
And what are you doing with these?
No, I put them on a plate. And I put the milk in a glass. And I say, here it is. Eat your food, dumbass. Oh, don't say ass.
Don't say dumb.
Oh, you can't say dumbass at all on the radio.
Ay, ay, ay.
I spelled it with a PH.
Oh, we're only 2 minutes away, Tom. We're
Where are we
almost
going
there.
in 2 minutes?
We're time traveling.
No place fast.
Yay. Can I read some of that
Well,
stuff about Don Knotts?
Well, no, actually you can't because we're 2 minutes away from Tom. An hour. We've passed almost an hour already.
And what
my
happened?
We probably passed some other things too. Dinner was delicious.
But,
Compliments
Tom.
of Villa Barone.
Tom,
Yes.
I don't know if 2 minutes is enough, but where are some of the places you will be performing?
I am going to be at the Jersey Shore Comedy Club
sure.
at Bill's Barbecue Shack this Saturday on
Bill's
Route 9
Barbecue Shack.
in Bayville, New Jersey. Beautiful Bayville. Tickets are on eventbrite.com, $20 a ticket. I'm going to be doing a guest spot. Other guests have been guests on this show, Joanne Filan
I like Joanne.
and John Poveromo.
Nice.
Very funny.
So I'll be on the show with them. And also No Future Paul, or No Filter
No
Paul.
Filter Paul.
Right, I get that confused. Now that's on October 12th, Saturday. Thursday, October 17th, I'll be at Devler Comedy Club at the Summit City Winery. Not easy to say. Summit City Winery in Glassboro, New Jersey.
Summit
Way
City
down in the middle of nowhere.
Winery.
And for tickets, you can email Ken. That's Ken Camp at the I did this wrong. The S.J. Devler, South Jersey Devler. The S.J. Devler at AOL.com. And you can reserve your tickets through Ken. And I think John Gemini Lombardi is going to be headlining that show. Very funny guy. You got to catch his
Does
act.
that mean there's a phone call? Look at the board.
Is there a phone call?
All right.
Shut up, Biggie.
I'm a puppet. What do I know?
Nothing. So also on Friday, October 18th, and then I'll end my soliloquy here. The Art of Comedy at the Pittman Gallery in Pittman, New Jersey.
Pittman.
Also tickets on Eventbrite for $15.
Wow.
Going to be on with some funny comics.
Who's on that ticket?
That ticket, I didn't write it down and I don't remember.
Tom Mongelli.
Tom Mongelli's going to
He's
be on.
very good. He's very funny.
Tony Parlante.
Tony Bennett.
Who's big in the South Jersey, Delaware Valley area.
Frank Sinatra.
And Philly. And I don't remember the other two people. There's two other comics on that show. And I apologize.
George Carlin and Kenny
Carlin
Youngman.
couldn't make it. Neither could Henry. So that's all I've got to say about that.
Hi, Forrest.
And as you know, I'll be touring on an international tour for Funny Talk,
Lipitor.
and I'll be performing at the Salzacsa Liget Hotel in Hungary,
I'm a little hungry.
October
I was hungry, but I
27th
ate
through
some
October 28th.
Uh-huh.
Tickets are 17.37 euros.
Euros. I like euros.
And
If you're English when you go into the bathroom,
there is a
European when you're inside.
there's a 2 blints minimum. Just so you're aware, they do things differently. They do things.
European.
Thank you. That's a one person. Hey, Doc is very easy to please.
You know, I think if they were still around, you'd be playing photomats.
That's not nice. Take that back, Tom. You apologize to Judge.
I'll take that
He
back.
got you that nice rock and all that stuff.
That's a
Remember
beautiful
photo
shell.
books?
Tom,
They were small.
You know, you're making
Very
me think
small
of you
photomats.
working in a photomat.
Can you picture that?
Yeah, you'd turn around to answer the phone, and the shack would fall
If
over.
that's not a John Candy movie, I don't know
You
what
turn
is.
around and answer the phone and open the register at the same time.
He can fit in the shack, but he can't get through the door.
They have to open the roof, I guess, right?
That would be really funny. So the scene is Tom in a photo shack booth, and somebody pulls up to get their photo. What's your name? And as he turns around, the sides of the shack are bursting out, and all the photos fall out.
Do you
and they
remember the
start
theme
flowing.
song? The theme song for Photomat? Someday my prince will come.
Someday my prince will come.
My prince will
Someday
come. My
we'll have
prince.
some fun in the sun. Shine.
My prince.
Send help.
Send help to
My
me
prince
right
will
now.
911, what's your emergency?
Yes, my prince is coming.
Julie is a cow.
He's coming.
Where's Greg? Where's Greg?
I
Report
forgot
when
his
you need him?
name! I forgot his name!
Mom Tunjali's birthday is tomorrow.
Someday
Oh my
my
God.
prince
Hi,
is
Mom.
coming.
So anyway, the clock on the wall says it's 10:33, and
My
that's
Mom
our
says
cue
it's
to sign off for the night.
Time to sign off for the night.
We want to thank
I want
Iggy
to
and
thank
Squeegee.
Tom and John.
And Jack from Jack Hoffman.
Yeah.
Squeegee.
Jack and J.
Squeegee.
Shut up, Iggy. Or I'm gonna pull
Squeegee.
the hand out. We're gonna pull the hand out.
It's Squeegee.
I'm gonna put a glove on that hand. Jack at jirwinproductions.com for
I'll
all
give
your comedy
Free
needs.
prostate
We're also
exams.
thanking Nancy Aronson and Bill Aronson for coming.
Don't
and,
thank Bill.
I didn't come
All right, we won't
tonight at all.
thank Bill.
Puppets don't do that stuff.
And I want to
My
personally thank.
puppet is coming. My puppet is coming.
They're coming
Sorry,
to
guys.
get you, Barbara.
So,
coming to take you
Barbara,
away, uh-huh.
give me the hot chocolate
What's the
in
matter,
the bone
Barbara?
china cup. Do you know that one, Tom?
I don't know.
Barbara,
Zone.
bring me the hot chocolate in the bone china cup.
That was from Twilight Zone?
Yes.
I remember that.
And then he turned into a robot.
Barbara, Barbara, bring me the hot
Free.
chocolate in a bone china cup.
Like that.
Iggy, you have such a deep voice.
That was scary, right?
That was. I'm going to wake up screaming tonight.
I want to sing a song about Doug Max. Doug Max, he's a Doug Max. He is amazingly nice to no one. But I love him anyway. No way.
My prince is coming.
Iggy and the Ig Tones.
Tom Angeli. Tom Angeli.
Tom Mangelli ate the cadavatelli.
And
Tom
had a
Angeli.
big belly.
Big
Cavatelli.
belly. Tom Angeli ate jelly.
And he sat in my
All right, that's
car.
enough of this
And he
nonsense.
popped the
Good night,
Pirelli.
everybody.
And he's
Thank you for
smelly.
tuning in to Mangelli and Max. What are you going to call it? Mangelli, Max, and Iggy.
It's Funny Talk with Mangelli and Max.
Oh, yeah, Iggy Talk
The
with
second
Mangelli
and
and
fourth
Max.
Tuesday of every month
Second
on
and fourth
Hamilton
Tuesday
Radio.
on Hamilton Radio.
This is clearly our last show.
No,
Thank
it's
you.
not. Thank you all for
Clearly,
listening.
it can't go on.
We'll see you.
Oh, my prince is coming!
I'll see you soon, everybody.
My prince
Come
is coming!
visit me at Iggy's Curiosity
This is
Shop.
what my life has come to.
Oh, my goodness.
My prince.
And I meant, just think, Bill didn't want to come on this show to begin with.
This is a
Happy
PSA for
birthday.
suicide.
Happy
PSA.
birthday to
That's
you.
when you
Happy
go to the
birthday.
doctor to get a PSA.
Not suicide
Happy
prevention,
birthday
suicide.
to
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for tuning in. Peace out.
Oh
I
my
like Frank
God.
Zappa.
Oh my God.
That was